It is finally here. Avengers Infinity War, the culmination of 10 years of Marvel Cinematic Universe building. It started off with Iron Man in 2008, and over the course of 18 movies, we have now come to this, the ultimate team up with all of the heroes that you love, and it's the biggest grouping of A-list actors and characters since well, Cannonball Run?
I always wanted to be Captain America.
Honestly, it was a huge challenge, obviously, to bring all of these 20 plus characters together. But man, the Russo brothers, the directors who have brought us Winter Soldier and Civil War, two of the best Marvel films to date, they just bring it with Infinity War. They somehow are able to combine all of these characters together, give them all meaning, have them all contribute to the overall storyline, and the result is just simply amazing. People throw out that word epic so easily nowadays. You see it all the time, and it's really diluted its meaning. But Avengers Infinity War truly is the definition of epic. The scale is grand, the stakes are high, the action is incredible. It just brings these Marvel comics to another level. And you know, I grew up a big Marvel Comics fanboy. I read the titles that I enjoyed religiously every month, waiting for the new issue to come out every week, going to Jelly's Comics and picking up the new shit as soon as it came out, reading it as soon as I got home. It was Spider-Man, it was Avengers, it was all the mutant titles, Daredevil, I read them all. But then when Marvel Comics decided to bring them all together, like in Contest of Champions or the Secret Wars limited series, whoo! I just loved it so much, being able to see all my favorite characters just come together, fight together, laugh together. It was amazing. Now what you see on the big screen with living, breathing human actors bringing these stories to life and to the big screen, and it was just whoo, so satisfying, so entertaining. I can't get over it. I enjoyed this movie so much. Now obviously I'm not gonna go into any spoilers, because honestly, the less you know going into the movie, the more you'll be entertained. But the basic story of the movie is that you have this badass mofo Thanos from the planet Titan, and his one mission in life is to gather all 6 Infinity Stones so that he can have the power to eliminate half of life in the whole universe with the snap of his fingers. You've seen it in the trailers, there's no surprises there. So once the Avengers find out about Thanos and his plan, of course they're gonna go and try to stop him, and they separate into different groups in order to do so. Now, as I mentioned, the biggest challenge for a movie like this is to bring together these characters and have them be true to their characters, while at the same time interacting in a way that moves the story along. And I just can't see a way where the directors, the Russo brothers, could have done it any better. They've already proven in the past with Winter Soldier and Civil War that they can handle a cast of many characters, not on this scale obviously, but they really do a bang up job of having every character come in and contribute in their way. Honestly, every character has a shining moment. Sure, some characters shine brighter than others, that goes without saying, but you're not gonna forget any of the characters. None of them get tossed off to the wayside. Every single one has their moment, like I said, and that is just a really amazing accomplishment for a film like this. The action scenes are freaking amazing. They choreograph the action utilizing the powers of these heroes in ways that are just mind-blowing, that are so creative. You would never would have thought how they could have used their power in this way or that way, and when you just see it develop on screen, you just man, that was so awesome. And there's tons of action all throughout the film. The film is long, it's 2.5 hours, but there wasn't a single moment where I felt bored or I felt that needed to be taken out. Every second of film counts. And the film keeps you engaged with the many action sequences, with the humor, with the heart, and that's where the film really succeeds on a high level, because it is able to entertain you with so many different ways. It makes you laugh, it makes you care, it makes you excited, it makes you sad. And that's just something that not many films are able to accomplish. And let's talk about Thanos for a minute. Marvel always gets shit for having such bad villains, but this movie is actually about Thanos more so than the Avengers. Thanos is a very three-dimensional character. You have a human side to him. You understand why he's doing what he's doing, and he is not just some figurative bad guy just wanting to lay waste to people for no reason. He has a motivation. He has guilt. He has emotions while he's doing it. You don't really end up rooting for him, but you understand why he's doing what he's doing, which brings your appreciation of his badassery. So overall, I can't go into too much detail in this review, but I felt exhilarated coming out of the theater. There were moments where I literally cheered. There were moments where I was holding my breath. The stakes are super tense, super high. They feel super real. The action is amazing. There's lots of humor. It'll make you laugh. There's emotion, there's heart. Granted, there were a few moments, to nitpick the movie, I hate to say this, but yes, there were a few moments where I was like, why is that character doing that? Why don't they just do this? So yes, there were some moments where I had to question some of the actions or motivations, but again, that's just really nitpicking the movie. I can't imagine myself having a better time with this movie. You know, they show a lot of these Marvel films on cable now, and you watch them for a little while again, and I was like, okay, that was a fun kind of moment, but you kind of just forget about it. But I see myself watching Avengers Infinity War many times. It has that very high rewatch factor. I can just sink right in back to the movie and watch the whole thing again and just relive all the exhilaration and excitement that I felt watching the first time, and I can't wait to do that again. I want to experience Avengers Infinity War again. So of course, as you can tell by now, Avengers Infinity War gets a boom, a 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching my review. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't so already, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video.